Just click on the link below and enter. We'll make sure that we'll coach you how to truly think and grow rich. This is not an online program. अरे ये पेंटर है, अरे ये सिंगर है, अरे ये ऑथर है, अरे सॉफ्टवेयर वाले हैं, क्या है? मानिक ग्रोवर. Maniik Grover has entered our Carnegie Club of Success. Namaskar dosto, this is Sidharth Shah. I am the CEO of Think and Grow Rich Academy. And what a success story. I mean, what a multifaceted technology person hai Maniik Grover. So before I introduce him, because it's a long introduction, let me welcome Maniik Grover in our academy, and he has entered our Carnegie Club of Success with a grand success story. So Maniik ji, please, why don't you introduce yourself, your multifaceted personality to our audience, please? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Sid, and hello to your audience. My name is Maniik Grover, and I'm the author of the book Embracing Technology. I'm also a technology entrepreneur and have been in the industry for the last 20 years. Of which about 18 years I worked with different MNCs and startups. And about 2 years ago, I started my company, Street Technologies, where I'm currently working. I'm also enthusiastic about stock trading, and I'm passionate about singing karaoke. So yeah, and many people who are watching this might know me by my alternate name, Ridhun.
What's your alternate name?
Ridhun.
Rhythm.
Rhythm plus dhun.
Arey, kya baat hai? Rhythm. That's a very nice amalgamation, and it's really light because even I'm into music. So Maniik, you have entered our Carnegie Club of Success, and you have been a very active member of our academy. You've never missed our Friday mastermind calls for a very long time. So let me first of all, you have just completed authoring a book. That was, you wrote your first book. What is it like? Can you just share your success story, please?
Sure, Sid. So when I entered the academy, so I've been part of the academy for since June last year, June 2020. And like many other people, I also came in and set my goals. So one of those goals was a contribution goal in which I was thinking, what can I do? How can I give in terms of time, money? How can I contribute back to the society? And one of the ideas that struck me is that I had been helping friends and family with technology on a one-to-one basis. So I thought this might be a good opportunity to write a book about it. And that way I can impact many more people. And I made that a goal. And
so what's the name of your book, Maniik? What's the name of your book?
It's called Embracing Technology.
Embracing Technology. Wow. Embracing Technology. What a wonderful name. And it's available on Amazon and all the other, important channels, right?
Yes. So the book is already available on Amazon, India, as well as US, UK and other countries. Wow. And both the Kindle version and the hard copy is available. Yeah.
Awesome. So what made you write this book? And I mean, for the audience over here, if you really want to get the insights of a 20-year experienced entrepreneur in the software industry and working over there as a working professional, looking at software and embracing technology for your progress. Technology is going to be the name of the game. Then you might be interested to buy Maniik Grover's book. So the link is there available on the comment in the YouTube over here. So I would highly recommend. I've gone through the book. It's an amazing read. So yes, Maniik, you are sharing about your journey.
Yes. So Sid, first of all on the book, I believe that technology is not an end destination for most people. It is a tool. It's an enabler, right? And in a lot of cases, what happens is it ends up becoming a stumbling block. And I wanted to create a situation where it's not a stumbling block, but it's rather a building block for people to realize their potential and bridge the gap between people and the society, right?
Well said.
And through this book, I've tried to do that. And just to talk a bit about the book, it's a guide for non-technical people. So in a way, it's a technical book for non-technical people. And through this book, I have tried to create an awareness about the day-to-day tasks involving computer, smartphone, and internet applications. So using this book, any non-technical person can learn stuff. And then they'll learn how to connect with people, how to communicate with people on the internet, how to socialize, how to pay, how to buy, how to book travel. how to even entertain themselves.
Wow.
And one of the other things which I've tried to do is not just focus on the functional skills, but also create an awareness on how to stay secure online, how to manage your privacy, and just also talk about a bit about online etiquette, which a lot of people might not be aware of since they're new.
It's the name of the game. In fact, if a person is not technologically savvy and say, oh, this is not my ball game, you got to grow up, because without technology you cannot even budge in this, especially in the post-COVID era. You got to have technology as your friend and as an enabler, what you rightly mentioned. Wonderful, Maniik. So Maniik, you entered our academy. When did you enter and what happened? I mean, you took it like as an online program, but what was your journey like? It's been almost 1.5 years plus. So can you just tell us, our audience, what did you do exactly and what happened?
Yeah, so I was introduced to this academy via a friend, and initially I did have apprehensions, but I just went with what she recommended. So, and as I set the goals and started following the practices, and a couple of practices that I followed, I created goal cards. I recorded my goal statements and affirmations with my own voice. And that's an interesting one because that had a side benefit, which I'll just get to. Yeah, but I joined the book reading club and participated in the forums. I got an accountability partner, a set of accountability partners, and I also found a mastermind alliance within the community for stock trading, which was something I wanted to learn. And if I were to say, and I followed the Ivy League method as well for most days, for the successful days.
Awesome. I think this is amazing, and you did you checkmark all the pointers, book reading club, the Friday mastermind sessions, accountability partnerships. I mean, all the structures which we give you in our program, you followed that, and that's the real power of your success. And tell me something about the side bonus of the voice affirmation, if you can just share.
Yeah,
you actually got that, be really intrigued, and the audience also. What was the side benefit?
Yeah, so actually before I joined this community, I was never comfortable with my own voice, right? And it was flinching to hear my own voice, recorded voice, right? And somehow as I started listening to the affirmations, I became comfortable with my own voice. So I reached that level. And that was also the very early stage in the program. And we were learning, I remember it was about fears, right? Fear of being criticized, right? And that is the time when I actually started singing. And I explored it, and I felt it's a form of creative expression. And so that's how this started. The singing started after I joined the program. And since then, I've recorded over 300 covers now till date.
Wow.
So I've almost, you can say, every alternate day I've been singing something or other.
That's really being persistent, short span about 400, 500 days, you're doing about 300 covers, and that too, from zero, to 300, that's an amazing feat, people actually stop. So Maniik, I know you don't have the fear of criticism, and this is live, we are on YouTube, and the whole world can see it, so, and even listen to your beautiful rendition. So may I request you to, whenever you are comfortable, to give us some which is your favorite one, so if you can be nice and courteous for that, please.
Sure. So I'll share something, and this ties very beautifully to the book.
Yes.
So there are some lines from the book, and I want to quote these lines: that more gold has been mined from the minds of men than has been taken from the earth. Right? Absolutely. And I related to some lines from it's kind of like a spiritual song, but I'll just try to present that.
Yes, please.
एक खुशबू आती थी, ओ एक खुशबू आती थी, मैं भटकता जाता था, रेशमी सी माया थी, और मैं तकता जाता था, जब तेरी गली आया, सच तभी नजर आया, मुझ में ही वो खुशबू थी, जिसे तूने मिलवाया.
Wow, beautiful, very, very melodious. And I think it's coming from the heart, it's coming with the emotions of the words, and a very beautiful connect with the lines from Think and Grow Rich book. So amazing, Manik, and 300 renditions, and it's amazing, amazing thing. So, Manik, what happened being so persistent, the fears being going away, and how is your journey like? I mean, for people who are looking at this YouTube video and saying Think and Grow Rich Academy, is it one more online program in this webinar fatigue world? So how would you tell them that what is so different about our program and our academy?
Yes, and thank you. I want to take this opportunity and talk a bit on this aspect, right? So first of all, it is a program, but it's not just an online program, right? It's a thriving community of empowered people who are actually doing amazing things on top of what is taught. So every day, every week, every month, there are events in this community. Wherein we are improving our self-image. We are reading listening to Strangers Secret together, right? We're doing a lot of these things. So it is not a static community. It's a living, thriving community. So that's the first thing which I think is very different.
Right.
The second thing is a lot of training programs. You go to a program for 2 days, 5 days. It's a flash in the pan, right? You come back really motivated with a lot of knowledge, right? But it fizzles out.
Right.
How this program I think is different is it exposes you to these principles over a long period of 90 days, and it starts to become part of your lifestyle.
Right.
And so you basically make it a habit, and it's much easier to imbibe it into your lifestyle. So you see benefits. I think that's the second thing, and the third I would have to say it's the booster dose you give us every Friday. The Friday mastermind calls, right?
Yeah.
And so this is like a long journey, right? It's a lifelong journey.
Yes.
And a lot of times people would, and I also did, I go off a lot of times, I stop things, I go off in other directions, right? But it's the Friday mastermind call which serves as a pullback.
Yes.
Hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing, right?
Correct.
And it pulls you back. So it has two benefits. You learn something new every week, and it pulls you back. So thank you so much, Sid, for actually keep doing this. One other thing I want to briefly talk about is that a lot of times, when someone new, let's say someone not from the community, would hear the term Think and Grow Rich, right? So they would judge the book by its cover. So what I would say is, please do not judge a book by its cover, and keep an open mind, because these are time-tested principles, and this is not magic, or this is not a think get rich quick book.
Yes.
These are time-tested principles, and these are principles which require work.
Yes.
Both inner work and outer work.
True.
Right. So there is work involved. So I would just say, keep an open mind, come in with an open mind, and give it a shot. And like Earl Nightingale says, you have nothing to lose.
Perfect. Beautifully summarized, I think, Manik. And you have been very regular for the Friday mastermind calls. I know you are part of the 5 a.m. book reading club. And that's where the real, when you read the book again and again, when you read the chapters of the same chapter again and again, that's where your paradigm starts to shift. And thank you for trusting us, and thank you for being so active in this community and doing all the rituals for sure. So Manik, let's say you are now an entrepreneur, you have got experience in the software industry, you are an author, you are an authority on this, your topic of technology, you are a good singer, you have converted your hobby into a real strong passion without having any fear of criticism. What's next for you? If I ask you, what's next? what's the next thing which you would want? You are an integral part of our academy, but what next for you, for the audience, if you would like to share?
Sure. So, the first thing is the book has been published, and I'm looking forward to the book reaching its target audience and creating an impact. So, I have, like you teach, right? I have a measurable goal, and this is a milestone. So the end goal is still lies ahead, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is I continue to work on my startup, Artistry Technologies, and I have a goal related to that.
I know that.
And I want to continue singing. I want to continue being part of the community and
Awesome.
keep doing the things I'm doing right. Yeah.
Brilliant. I think Maniik, we stay committed to you. Once you enter the academy, we are stay committed. We are committed to you for lifetime, Maniik. You would like to acknowledge some of the people who have been a part of your journey, in your success journey, Maniik, because
Yes, it's been a very long and very interesting journey because I've seen a lot of things that I was not aware of within myself and in the outer world. So the perception has changed. So I want to start by acknowledging you, Sid. Thank you very much for your mentorship on TAGR principles and bringing this to our lives.
Thank you.
Right, and thanks for being so caring through this time, right? And I want to start then by acknowledging my friend Sumita, who introduced me to this course.
Absolutely.
I want to thank my accountability partners, Tatha, Bharti, and Bhupati.
Yes.
Right? I want to thank my book reading club members, Ravi ji, Paras ji, Kirti ji, Megal ji, and Rahul ji, and Bharat bhai, who has always been a rock of support.
Yes.
Right? On my book, I want to take this opportunity to also thank my publishers.
Sure.
And my two technical reviews on the team, one of whom is my partner Maniik Grover, and my friend and colleague Ratnadeep Rakshit.
Super.
And I want to end by thanking some of my singing friends, Kuhupriya, Meghna, and Shriman Dheeraj Grover.
Superb.
So,
I think
thank you very much.
And gratitude should always be a part of our game when we are having a success. So Maniik, finally I want to ask you this question before we wrap this up. If a viewer is watching this interview, one more online program, मुझे video घर पे बैठ के नहीं देखने हैं, what would be your answer to that? Whether she should join our academy, yes or no? What would be your take on that?
Yeah, so I would say, I already talked a bit about that, but I would say yes, definitely join with an open mind. Don't try to categorize this program amongst the different categories you know. Just hold on, come in, take a look at it yourself, and then say whether it's good for you or not. Right. The other thing I would say is a lot of things. We do not expect to learn in a program which is to do with goals. But myself personally, I've really learned a lot of these core nuggets after coming in, and one of them has been giving before getting, and not expecting return from the same person. And a lot of different religions and spiritual practices, they teach us the same thing, right? And so you can expect to learn a lot of such things that you can bring into practice.
Absolutely.
So that's what I would say, and go for it. And looking forward to new members in the community and interacting with them.
Great. Thank you so much, Maniik. And yes, congratulations, Maniik. And thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure and to serve you in our community. You have been an awesome member, an action taker, and you have been an integral part of our all the initiatives which we have taken. So congratulations, Maniik, for your one milestone being achieved, and many more to come. We are there together for you for lifetime. This is Maniik R. Grover. 20 years of experience, software, left-brainer. Having 2 years of startup. He came in this academy, being referred to one of our friends, and the rest is history. Fear of criticism on 300 covers being done in a very short span of time. Authority, becoming an author, publishing a book, and many more milestones to come in this business as well. So if you would like to have a similar success story, Maniik Grover has entered our Carnegie Club of Success. If you would want to enter our academy, just click on the link below and enter. We'll make sure that we'll coach you how to truly think and grow rich. This is not an online program. This is a community of people which we are building across India so that you can truly get these world-class principles of success. This is Sidharth Shah. We represent the Napoleon Hill Foundation in India. like, share, subscribe to our channel. Please listen to Maniik Grover's success story, how he has applied the principles of success and he got his grand success. Please share his success story because even you can get this similar success over here. So thank you so much, Maniik, for your time and your inputs. It has been a pleasure and an honor to be there, and you have officially entered our Carnegie Club of Success. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.